Hey folks, how's it going? It is Wednesday, time for some LEGO Star Wars. Hope you've enjoyed your week so far. We're getting ever so close to finishing this game now, 100%ing it. The game itself is kind of finished, but it's all the little extras I just need to do. But yeah, and hope you've enjoyed your week. My week's been pretty good, can't complain, but see if we can make it even better. Let's get some more of these mini kits completed, switch over to the game, and we will continue to play. Just adjust that microphone a little bit better. Turn on the game audio so you folks can hear at home. Every time I push the pause button. I'll be looking like now. Microchips 21 out of 45. Nearly halfway through. I haven't got anywhere near enough kyber bricks to do an upgrade again. Maybe after a few levels. First, I see Botrix has joined us. So on to the episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. Let's buy these rumours. A little bit of a fan going here, it's a little bit warm. Love home automation. Absolutely love it. There we go. Bit cooler in here now. Might as well get the whole of episode 5 purchased. Oh, missed one there. So we've done Hoth and Cold, so don't need to revisit that one. That's all fine. Assault on Echo Base. We got snowed under. Luke isn't the only one left alone in the snow. So we need to find something in the snow. Did somebody order ice? The prize is all yours. You just need to thaw it out. Ah, okay. Something in ice. Let it go. There's something. There is a lot of ice around here. Something must be hiding variables. So basically we're just melting or kind of destroying ice and snow, it seems. Sometimes these things are just lying around. So I saw an Echo Base. Basically stuff scattered everywhere. Mostly likely covered in snow or ice. So have a look at the challenges. So there's one challenge in Hoth and Cold that we haven't done so far, but we come back and find and use all 5 zip wires. That would be interesting to do. So we'll be doing Assault on Echo Base though. So what are the challenges for this? Fly it through the legs of an AT-AT. Quite doable. Show off, trip up the AT-ATs without the tow cable breaking. Ooh, that's an interesting challenge. And Rogue Squadron form up. Complete the level without being defeated. Oh, okay. We can give those a go. See how far we get. Oh, making snowballs. Oh, poor snowman. Got squished. Oh, they put ink around
We have
the
spotted Imperial
viewfinder.
walkers.
Echo
station, 3TA.
Okay, so you need to fly between the legs. That's one challenge.
Go, go, go! It's really heating up out there. Still
You need
feels
to
pretty
trip
close
one up
to
without
me.
the wire breaking.
This is room 2. We got some ATSTs
And we also need
and
to,
stormtroopers looking a little cold. Let's go warm them up. Copy that, room 2.
Also need to do this without dying. Okay, we can't go that way just yet. So the ATSTs aren't anything to do with what we're actually looking at right now.
Let's keep going.
There's one of those. Oh, excuse me, right. Is there any more here before we move on? So we got the one. Could have got the one before. There's one just here. Cool. That's two of those. So we've got 3 in total now. The 2 of us, I think, are once we progress over that direction. We haven't got the AT-ATs yet. We've only got the AT-STs.
We need that power generator fully functional to power the V-150 Planet Defender. It's the only weapon we have powerful enough to hit that approaching Star Destroyer.
So these are all AT-STs. We don't care about these.
Gotcha. Bullseye. Woo! Great work, Rogue Squadron.
Luke, you have to stop those AT-ATs. The base can't take much more.
We're done for. No one will be able to save us. Don't worry, 3PO.
Right.
We'll handle these AT-ATs. Just sit tight. All right, boys, keep tight now.
Take off some of these guns. We don't want to go down. Ah, there's one.
We're gonna have to pull these guys down. Ready your grapple.
Right, so before taking these down, let's go over here. It's down here. Cool, that is all the mini kits. All there's left now to do is try some more challenges. 5 out of 6. 6 out of 6. I'm assuming that would have given us a mini kit prior. Well, we've already collected that one. Right, so we need to fly between our legs. Ah, without being blown up. Didn't quite do that. Okay. So that's one we've not achieved. Can we still go through the legs though? There we go. That's one challenge at least. Now I need to trip it out without the cable snapping. Let's take these out. No more targets over here. Just left with the AT-AT.
Come on, fall!
Good job, Luke.
Right, that should be...
I'm glad that's over.
Is that not another challenge?
You copy. It's getting bad here, and we got 3 more AT-ATs heading our way.
Or was that just a test one?
Bring them down.
Think you spoke too soon, Wedge. Get ready.
Okay, we'll try this again.
I can barely walk.
We might actually survive this.
Don't sound so surprised.
Well, the odds are not exactly in our favor.
I'm sure the challenge is a fun challenge again. Show off, trip up the AT-ATs without the tow cable broken. Complete level without being defeated. So you have to do all 3 of them without breaking. Give it a go.
Keep going, Luke.
Not sure what that was, but had a target on it. Right, see if we can trip this up without it breaking. Now, surely that's a challenge there. The cable didn't break once.
Give the evacuation code signal.
Oh, come on. That's it.
And get to your transports.
Okay, I'm not sure why I didn't trigger it off. Maybe that's something I didn't do quite right. But we can come back to that another time. Oh, we did get show off. Okay, just didn't see it pop up. So Rogue Squadron form up is just literally complete it without dying, which I only blew myself up because I was collecting the mini-kits. So that wouldn't be too hard to achieve. The Imperial Star Destroyer, look how cute that thing is. Okay, let's do the next one. Never tell me the odds. I only want to get there. Don't tell me the odds. Let's buy these rumours and find out what they are. Avoid contact with the asteroids during the asteroid chase. Okay. Destroy 5 TIE fighters using proton torpedoes. I very rarely use those, so no wonder I didn't get that. And complete the Star Destroyer encounter without being destroyed. Ooh. Okay. So, don't be destroyed during the Star Destroyer. Don't be hit by an asteroid. I can't remember what the last one was. And the Imperial race is race against the clock. So race against the clock. So I probably have to complete it at a certain time. Oh yeah, five TIE fighters with proton torpedoes. Here we go. See what we get.
If I may say so, sir, I...
Punch it!
Go!
Not him. The Falcon.
Oh, a little Christmas tree.
Don't worry, R2. We're going. We're going.
Greetings, Island Weller. Hello, Jeffrey. How's it going?
Prepare to make the jump to light speed.
I
They're
hope you've
getting
been
closer.
having a good week
Watch
so
this.
far.
I noticed earlier that the hyperdrive motivator has been damaged. It is
Person who
impossible
lives
to go to
in an
light.
island. Ah.
Great. We can still outmaneuver.
Oh, Island Dweller. Island Dweller. Of course.
All right, Chewie. You ready? Hold on. This could get bumpy.
I need to destroy 5 TIE fighters. 5 TIE fighters
Me? I'll get us out of this.
with
No
protons.
problem.
Probably going to need to get some protons. Well, technically I do if you count the mainland Europe, Asia, one giant island. Yeah, we all live on... Everybody lives on an island. Just depends on the size of it. So I need proton... Normally to get proton torpedoes you have to blow something up. Good week, how about you? Today's show has only been shown to no pic. Cool. I've not posted mine in my Discord yet. I am wearing it though. Have taken a photo. I try and take a photo before I put it on, which is why it's always flat. Okay, this is the t-shirt I'm going to wear. Take a photo.
There are still more TIE fighters on our tail.
But less than there was before. I call that progress.
I don't want to be here all day. We need to escape these Star Destroyers.
Oh no!
Need to stop them from tracking us, so...
We have to shoot out their radar dishes.
And their turrets. Those things have quite the range. Trust me.
Regular laser cannons won't put a dent in them. You'll need to hit them with a proton torpedo.
Right, this is where I get the proton torpedoes in. My jig shirt is underway, which is the Glory Hentai series scenes on it. Ah, right. Okay, this is where we use the proton torpedoes on TIE fighters then. Cool, right, where's some TIE fighters? That's one. 2. 3. 4. I'm assuming there were TIE fighters. There we go, got it. Now to take on these guys. That's another challenge done. Hey, Nix. The band likes those kind of things. I haven't seen long sleeves so far from from you. Yeah, not too asteroid. Not too keen on long sleeves. I do own one or two. I think I own 2 long sleeve, but they're like promotional ones. One's an Assassin's Creed.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field.
Yeah, one's an Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I think. I can't remember what the other one is, but yeah, I like my arms to be free.
I can't believe we're doing this.
This wasn't top of my agenda this morning either, Princess.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of open, floppy arms. So I can't get on with them. I know Nyx is okay with long sleeves. It's 1 on the 5. I prefer long sleeves or short sleeve. Oh, sleeveless. Nice. So, one of the extremes. The Greeks, Odyssey is a Greek, yes. Why am I locked? Move. Move. I can't. Oh, couldn't get it. I can't go left or right. Oh, I can go left. I can move now. That's annoying. Can I go back? Yeah, I've not actually played through the Odyssey yet. I played a little bit of Odyssey. But it's, out of all the Assassin's Creed games, it's the least assassin-like. Well, we got all the challenges for that. Because the Greek one is in the timeline of things. If you went to chronologically,
Excuse me, ma'am, but
the Greek one is the very first one in the timeline.
Closer to one of the big ones.
Closer.
closer.
So there's not really anything as assassins at that
You know
point.
what you're doing.
And I do quite like the assassin element.
Yeah, me too.
But I might wear it. I think, as long as it's not too warm, I might put it on. I've worn it a few times, but because these arms aren't particularly small, it kind of is tight around the arm. I just definitely like the looseness. Like I always tend to wear t-shirts slightly larger than I need. Same. Yeah, I like bagginess, which for a guy of my size doesn't come easily. Well, it's coming easier because easier it used to be at least, but still. I fit in medium, mostly wear XL. Nice. Oh, we were just short. We'll have to replay that level. See if we can get that last one again. But yeah, I'm I fit comfortably. I wear mostly XL. I think this is an XL I'm wearing now. But my other shirts are either 2XL or 3XL because I used to be slightly larger. But I still wear them occasionally. It's just nice, really baggy kind of loose shirts. But can't fit into a large very easily. It's a bit tight. But maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll get into a large. But I'll probably still wear XLs. Race against the clock. Let me try this again. Try and get the last one. I was trying to move that. I was locked in.
If I may say so, sir,
Right, doesn't matter. We can just
ready?
go crazy at this now. Own some 2XL mostly happens when like a shirt that's cheap but sold out in the smaller sizes. That's fair. It's usually the larger sizes that sell out quite quickly at a gig. I suppose they keep lots of like mediums and larges in stock. A few smalls,
I'll get us out of this.
a few
No problem.
2XLs, and you'd be extremely lucky if there's anything larger.
there are still more TIE fighters on our tail.
But less than there was before. I call that progress.
I don't want to be here
I
all
feel
day.
like
We
sizes
need to
became
escape
smaller, by the way. Large shirts from 10 years ago look about the same as my current XL ones. It's possible. Depending on how long you've had the shirts, or whether you like referring to your own shirts, or whether you're seeing comparing shirts now. Yeah, my own shirts.
Need to
Because the
stop
shirts
distracting
may have got
yourself.
bigger
We have to
themselves.
shoot out
Like
their radar dishes.
over
And
time,
their
maybe
turrets.
the
Those things
fabrics
have
got
twice the range.
looser.
Trust me.
Regular laser cannons.
Maybe
won't
not
put
enough for a
dent
whole
in them.
size.
You'll need to hit them with a proton torpedo.
Oh, we got a race down here. Start. So let's go. Oh. So the Millennium Falcon's not the most maneuverable of ships. Oops, missed it. Come back. Got silver. Oh, we need 32. Let me try. Be right back, okie dokie. Yeah, we made it. Gold. And we got the last meat piece. Nice, it wasn't where I thought it was then. Oh, we only need one for that. Have some band shirts that are large and put next to current XL ones that look the same. Yeah, that makes sense.
asteroids.
Chewie, set 271. No, you buzzball. 271.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
They'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field.
Never tell me the odds.
I can't believe we're doing this.
This wasn't top of my agenda this morning either, Princess.
I have a feeling that this these mini kit pieces here are for one that we've already collected.
Of course I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that would have been a fail before. Oh, you can get it. Giant Lego asteroids.
Let's take a look here.
Excuse me, ma'am, but where are we going?
I'm going in closer to one of the big ones.
Closer!
Closer.
There, that looks pretty good.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, me too.
Right, that one's actually 100%. Move on to the next one. What's the PC like at the moment? About 6% CPU, 6% memory. Not too bad. Good portion of that is actually Lego Star Wars. I would like to get my OBS Studio down a little bit, but even that's not too bad. 16% of the CPU for OBS. And 750 meg on the memory. Very good. Yay, the last bits. Imperial TIE Bomber Micro. Of course. Let's do our next little bit. We've got a couple of ships there. There they are. So most levels, well actually nearly all the levels I've got at least one mini kit in, apart from the one for Kylo Ren's shuttle. Interestingly. Do we have enough to know? I'm going to have to buy another one of those. Go back to mini kits. So episode 5, Hibernation Station. So it's only the small system secret, and astromech could slice its way into the small systems room. Okay, small systems room, and looks like the dining room is locked up tight. The entry code must be nearby. So we're going to need droids for these ones then. And the challenges. Hibernation Station. You want to make that move. Build a distraction for the stormtroopers. Okay, build distraction. And hello, what do we have here? Discover and loot an entire Empire weapon cache disguised as a rebel. Oh, okay. So you dress as a rebel. Discover and loot Empire weapon cache. So those are those big crates. So dress as a rebel, open crate, and distract stormtroopers. Well, that's loading. Let's have a swig of water.
Everyone's invited, of course.
Yeah, everyone is invited, including Darth Vader.
We would be honored if you would join us. This facility is crude, but it should be adequate to freeze Skywalker for his journey to the Emperor. We will test it on Captain Solo.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
I love you.
I know.
He's
I like how
and in perfect hibernation.
sort
You
of
may take Captain
Han Solo in
Solo to
Carbonite is
Jabba
actually a
the
playable
Hutt. We set
character.
the chamber for Skywalker.
All we can do is hop along,
Calrissian
but
takes
he's a
the
character.
princess and the Wookiee to my ship.
What do you think you're doing?
There's damn asteroid. Am I Jar Jar or some of a kind of... Right. So,
no this.
do we already have the password? So... So it's not docking bay. Canto Bright drop. Nope. Residence closet. I don't think it's that one. West wing security doors. Nope. Room 327. Nope. Mos Espa secret safe. Nope. House front door. It's not that. We'll do it for the sake of it. Mining complex door 2. Won't be this one. Feed residence, new lock. Secret rebel stash. Tunel residence. Okay, so that's the only ones we've actually achieved so far. We've actually got 3 characters here. Let's change Chewie to someone else. Back, welcome back. Interesting, I can't switch Chewie out. My father came home from the other house. I wanted to know what he did today. That's fair enough. Need somebody who can dress. Let's swap out Jar Jar. soon to be only house. Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I think you'd just be any hero. Let's go to Luke.
Anywhere around here a guy can get some blue milk?
Are you good with construction? Reasonable. I kind of make it up as I go along. But
Calrissian, didn't Lord Vader tell you to take the prisoners to his ship? Hey, where are their restraints?
Run away! What do you think I'm doing?
yeah, I can usually pick up most
I'm definitely
construction
not too short
requirements.
for this one.
I've built a few things out of wood. So I've done a little bit of metal work. Cool. Yeah, I'm planning to do most of the work on my house when I get one. Unless it's really outside my expertise. But I know people with the skills. So I'll probably end up working with them. I can do most things myself except real plumbing. So Nyx is great with plumbing. So any plumbing needs we have, Nyx will do that. I prefer not to do electricity too much. Nyx is good with that as well. So we're fortunate that between the two of us we can achieve most things. If I have to, I can definitely manage and have the knowledge. If someone better available, let them do it. That's usually the best thing. Don't attempt to do something yourself if you know this could be someone with more knowledge that can do it better. Electricity mistakes can be fatal. Yeah, but so can to a certain extent, I suppose. So can plumbing. Certainly be costly. Oh, damage stuff with dodgy plumbing. Yeah, so it's fortunate I'm reasonably good with construction. Nyx is pretty good with construction and plumbing and electricity. Ah, cool. Okay, let's get a droid on the go. So you tube. Well, let's say it was just for that bit. Couldn't change these early, but I think we just needed to be certain characters. Cloud City room, dining room. Okay. Cool. Yeah, swap out for an astromech. Yeah, anything kind of computer wise I can do. Construction I'm not bad with. So I think we've got most bases covered. Me being able to fix my own computer is okay enough, I think, yeah. All depends if you want to go ultra nerdy. Especially on Mac, Windows okay-ish, Linux, yeah. Yeah, Linux is kind of a huge step up. Ubuntu can manage, yeah. That's all you need. It's only if you're like a proper Linux nerd that you want to go any more. I kind of dabble in Linux, but how do we do this then? Yeah, the museum almost exclusively has Linux PC, so I need to at least know how to keep those running. They're not that bad really to go work with. It's just once they're set up, it's fine. You probably know literally nothing is automatic. Yes, it's good in some ways because you can make it work exactly how you want it to work. But at the same time, you have to work it all out yourself. So if you know what you're doing, you can have a really light operating system that doesn't use hardly any resources and does exactly what you want it to do. If you have an old laptop or old computer that is struggling to run the system it currently has, you go, it's no good, I might as well chuck it, it's not very fast anymore. You just install a version of Linux on it and it'll run a hell of a lot quicker. Like I've done it with an old Windows XP, what they call like a notebook? Web book, I think. It might be like a web book. Tiny little thing. The screen's about this big. With a little keyboard. It's basically they've been replaced with tablets with clip-on keyboards these days. But before tablets, you had tiny laptops the size of tablets that were actually just tiny laptops. No touchscreen. So I have one of those. And it has Windows XP. So I changed the hard drive out for an SSD. 11 inches, yeah. I took the hard drive out, installed an SSD, so that's quicker, and then installed a version of Linux on there, and it boots up in like seconds. So it's super quick, super light. Battery lasts for hours. So yeah, so it does the job now. So that's been a great advantage for just reviving an old system. There are a couple of objectives. Objective story, mini kit, pluggable. I didn't see the pluggable. I still really want an old PC somewhere to install Temple OS. It'll be a fun project. You just get something you don't care about. Old computer. Destined for the scrap heap. And yeah, put Temple OS on just to laugh at it. Play around and then, okay, I'm over this. One thing I wouldn't mind doing at some point is making what they call a Hackintosh. And see if I can do something like that. It's completely useless. Still, programmers that looked at the code claim the man was an absolute genius. Depends if he's achieving something that hasn't been achieved or anything else, but or he's a genius. He managed to make it work considering the flaws. But I know it doesn't do anything at all useful, apart from just have a virtual Bible on there. So is that... Well, like Linux, etc., is all based on things people expand upon other people, or code written by thousands. Yes. So that's the thing with Linux as well, is that nothing real new or recycled, same for Mac. Yeah, so like Mac and Linux have the same core, well, the same foundation, which is Unix. So it's got like the base of both Linux and Macs are Unix. And that's kind of like the fundamental part, whereas Windows is Microsoft's own thing. So that's why, to a certain extent, you can operate a Linux computer very similar to a Mac, and it works a little bit cleaner, a bit quicker, because it's not got all the extra bits that Windows and Microsoft put in there. But then Linux itself has its own kernel, which is like the core, and then everything else like the visuals and stuff is added on top. The UI interface and all that. Temple OS is completely separate from all, and he wrote all lines of code himself. Wrote millions and millions of lines of code himself. Wow. So what's going on there? It's an enemy. That's impressive. To write an operating system from scratch. Granted, it's not going to be a great operating system, but it's impressive. But yeah, complete lunatic. You think, why? Like, anyone who codes typically knows the rule that if someone else has done it and it gets you at least a fraction of the way to where you want to be, take their code, obviously with permission and licensing, and build upon it. Basically, don't waste your time reinventing a wheel. Someone is able to do that. Imagine if he had been working with people that would let him do something of use. Well, yeah, those kind of skills applied into a useful, something like wider useful kind of stuff. It would be crazy. But that kind of talent ends up going to waste because the person themselves doesn't apply themselves, or they're never taken in by the right people. Build distraction for the stormtroopers. Discover the loot Empire cache. If you look at the OS, it's more of a form of outside art than real working OS. Yeah, so for an operating system to be useful as an operating system and not just a firmware, it needs to kind of, you need to be able to run stuff, open stuff, run stuff, write stuff, and that sort of would be considered an operating system these days. Otherwise, it can just be a firmware that just talks directly to the hardware and doesn't have like something on top of it. Well, I suppose Temple OS is close to a proper operating system than a firmware, but because it's built from the ground up, I would say, yeah, he's writing directly to the hardware. Discover and loot Empire weapon cache. So somewhere let's go around this way. Ah, there's a weapons cache. Don't want to get Luke. Although not a weapons cache. I want to keep Luke's disguise on. Is that Luke? That is Luke. Sorry, Luke.
Take a look at that for you.
Hard to tell when everyone's dressed as stormtroopers. Either way, that's where I need to go. Allegedly. There are two objectives. Do you want to go